there's the thing. So, look at that. I'm all like commercial pilot decked out. We're going to fly around New York City a little bit. Oh, or are we? We're going to fly or we're going to die around New York City a little bit. Alright, well, we will whiz by this first. The Statue of Liberty. There it is, very cool. And that's Ellis Island. So we'll have to go by that. Here it is, overgrown with trees, but it really isn't like that. But still, there it is. It's cool. That's actually it. Oh shit, don't crash. It's a neat place to see. That's it from the back. I wonder if it can climb very well. It seems to be doing all right. Well, if I give it some power, that would help. It's doing pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's doing all right. It's pulling along. I can't fly from the end of the island there or the end of Manhattan right to the top of this building here. This takes a little bit of time to climb to. Gonna swing out. I want to get as high as it. Right by it. There. There it is. It's not actually the top yet, but so I still have to go up a little bit more. All right, let's see if I can get to the very tip of that. Yeah, I'm almost there, I think. Oh, I can't get it back over. All right. I'm almost there. There it is. Don't let it poke a hole in my wing. Where is it? There it is. Pretty cool. So an ultralight flight. Just kind of gliding down. That engine's pretty good. Here's the expanse between this end here to the left is that far off in the distance where the classic old New York buildings are, and some really cool new stuff. And then here with the, you know, all this giant stuff here, that expanse in the middle here to the right. This stacked building here is pretty cool. Sort of off-centery looking thing. I like it. I think it looks cool. Uh-oh, am I gonna die? Alright, I'm not gonna die. It looks like I'm not gonna die. Yet, anyway. Oops, maybe soon though, maybe soon. Alright, we'll swing back in. And then we get this big expanse here between that big glob there and the other big glob over there. And we got this sprawl in between. Sprawl. Where is the mic? There. Sprawl. So we're gonna, you know, crawl across the sprawl for a minute. Look at it. Look at it. There it is. I better keep an eye on the height of the buildings in front of me. It's imperative. Is there trim on this thing? Is there trim on this? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Guess not. Whoa. Gotta watch it now. You're skimming the tops of the buildings, so we go over to the other river there. Airspeed of 40. We're hauling ass. Ass is being hauled. And there's that river. Whatever that river is, there it is. I like this little plane. I just got it, you know. This was the first time I flew it. It was on sale. You know, I'm having fun with it. I like it. Alright, well, we're scooting across the sprawl here, and then we'll come up into the other batch of big stuff. Buildings are starting to creep up in size a little bit. These are still pretty old though, it looks like. You know, a lot of these, we just have that old look. Not old like ancient European, but old New York. There, that looks cool. That was an impressive building in its time. no, let's not bump into the impressive in its time building. Oh my God, come on. Living down there in those dark canyons. Got this large clump of stuff right near the river. It's really tall. A really tall clump. Somebody's graffiti. That's what that looks like. People on the balcony. A lot of places, lots of little cubicles. And this stuff here is really big. There's this clump of them. We're getting close to that other part of the city. But right here, right near the river, is this batch of really tall things. Really tall. Really, really tall. Over there's the around Central Park and all that, but we'll check these out first. How maneuverable is this thing, I'm wondering? Let's see. It maneuvered pretty good. Where's those big buildings? I just want to fly through them. Oh my God, they're going to be right. Is that them right there? Okay. Alright, I got up really high, so now they're not looking quite as high, but they are. They're very tall. These things right here. So this is like, you know, we're getting into that old tall, oh, there's the Empire State Building right there. So it's equal, it's where that is, and it looks as high as it is too. Right there. Nearly as high. And that stuff was done so long ago. And it's still a tall and impressive building. Right there. King Kong was climbing up there. It withstood that. And a B-25 bomber flew into it also. Some sort of bomber flew into it. Way back when, accidentally. There's the viewing part right there at on the top. And this is a funky thing here, this building with this shape. market building. You know, people want to, they want to make something unique. So that's cool. They'll try, some way or another to not make it maybe just a straight up and down, kind of a cube. That was the Empire State Building to the left. Over there, yeah. Now the Chrysler Building dead ahead. And whatever that other building is, man, that's pretty tall. Right in front here. Taller than the Chrysler Building. Central Park out there. Alright, I can't quite get to the top of that one right yet. Not right yet. Getting there though. And then this one here, it's very tall too. So these are really big structures. And all that stuff over there to the front left, I didn't know about any of that. It's really got some big stuff going on. I think it's like one of the most dense with big buildings. Now here are those brand new, well, not brand new, but these tall skinny ones here, right at the edge of Central Park. Those over there, they're newish. I never saw those before. When I did the touristy, run around of New York, I never saw that. There is, oops. Chrysler Building. Come on. It won't stay. But now we'll take a look at this really tall, skinny buildings that run along, kind of the end of Central Park there. They're a block back or so. They're not right on the edge. There's other things on the edge. We'll look at that. But these are big enough that, and they can overlook some really big stuff. They're very tall. There's Central Park. Here are these gargantuan things. There's the rest of the city down that way. And these things are really tall. They're no slouch. They're mega tall, man. It's amazing, that kind of thing. That structure. It's cool. Somehow a glob of people get together, and know how to put the wheels into motion to get something like that made. It's pretty pretty amazing. Oops, this is the tops of them. I have to be careful. Top of that one. And this is somebody's dwelling up here in the top of this thing. And there they'd look out their window, and that's how high they are up over Central Park. And over here too. They can see that too. And that. But you see, they aren't, there's what's actually right up against Central Park there. And those tall buildings are back behind it, you know, a block or two. But they're tall enough, it doesn't matter. So this is the real sort of front row of Central Park. Right there. But that really tall stuff is impressive. So it's going to be a bunch of tiers. You know, these old buildings will stay in the front. Look how low these are. I'm sure somebody's itching to come and knock these things down. They'll smash it all. But, you know, if the property value is high enough and the buildings are getting decrepit. I don't know if they are. That looks maybe newer. Or they're historical, you know. I mean, and old. Old in America, not old like European old. But cool. I mean, this is that old, I don't know, 30s, 40s New York City. It's just kind of, I don't know, cool. Sort of mystical or something. I don't know what that is. Really big. Now we're getting down. I don't know where Madison Square Garden is. It's in there somewhere. Is it over there somewhere? I don't know. This is a neat looking old building. This one right, that one. And then down on this end of Central Park, everything just starts to kind of, you know, get smaller and smaller. And then eventually down here on this end, you got ball fields. That's cool. And then look at all the low, you know, there's no high-rise things here on this end of Central Park. So I think I'm going to come in here real quick and put one right there. And then, you know, this would be the view from this end of Central Park. I don't know. It seems like these properties here would be valuable, aren't they? But there isn't a lot going on down here on this end at this point, but I don't know. I could be the first one to come in here and put a big giant skyscraper there on this end of Central Park. No one ever thought of that. I'm the first. There's Central Park. There's the rest of the stuff. Here's the Ultralight. I like this thing. It's fun. You can look around. You're going slow enough that you can see stuff. I like it. I'm enjoying the flight. It was a spur of the moment purchase on sale. It cost $6.40. I'm getting $6.40 worth of fun out of it. I think I'm getting like $6.84 worth. I think even more than what I paid. And that's just this one time, so it'll go up. I like it. It was worth it. I bought another Ultralight, but it had a pole right in the middle of the front of it. I mean, I knew it. I knew that. It wasn't a surprise, but it was kind of annoying. I mean, it's dead in the middle. Well, up the edge, up this edge of Central Park. They have a new version coming out sometime next year. I hope they fix the tree issue where the tree, it's generated, you know, from map data, but it doesn't get it right. It puts way too many in some places, and like here. There's the across Central Park. I wonder how many bodies are in that water. Madison Square Garden's around. I think it's in Central Park somewhere, right? But there's so many trees. I don't know if what that was under me. That kind of looked like a arboretum or something with plants and stuff. Come on, damn you. And back up the edge here, and this is, you know, we kind of went around the edges of Central Park. this building here is a little further back and not as tall as these. So look at how tall these things are. I can't even look up at them. They are some mega structures. They're skinny and tall. But this one's further back and not as tall. But still, if one of these windows at this point in time, or a series of these windows, were your living area, still would be really cool. Yeah, that building to the left is taller than the Empire State Building. Here we are. There's the observation deck right there at the bottom of the fat part of the spire, right? Right there. I have stood right there and looked right down this way. There's that, is that Times Square there? I have to go back and look. That was cool. That's a very iconic shape. And by the powers invested in me, I'm going to change the time. I wonder if Times Square will be lit up. Where's that thing? There it is. I want to go around the Empire State Building. Ring around the building. There it is. There it is. There's another tall building right there, too. All right. Look. I don't know. I don't know where it's... I don't know. I thought I would see it there. Times Square. I'm not exactly sure where it is. In the vast scheme of things here in the city, I don't know it real well. Huh. I don't know where it is. Oh well. Maybe it isn't depicted in here. I thought that it was, though. In that pack I bought. That has more detail here for NYC. I'm gonna die, right? I mean, I know eventually, but it's probably going to be right now if I'm not careful. I don't know. I thought Times Square would be lit up. In some fashion. But I don't know where it is, so I can't say really that it's not. As I cruise in the ultralights. That's it there, huh? Alright. Oh my god, it's so much tall stuff. I can't even really, get down in there at all. Not with this thing. I don't know if with anything. Oh shit, there's a lot of tall stuff there. I didn't realize that. Oh my god. I'm gonna run into stuff. I gotta be careful. Wow, there's so much tall stuff right there. I didn't know that. Wow. Alright, there it is. Oh my god, I can never see it. I gotta go on the other side of this. And then make a right. Is this a solid thing? Man, oh man, oh man. Boy, this is some big stuff here. Oh, don't hit it, and then don't hit those. Don't hit anything. Oh, God. Look what I'm gonna do. See how I miraculously, woo. Well, it was my skillful flying, again, much like my skillful driving that I do, that saved me. Now, it wasn't, oh God, it wasn't that the game was very forgiving there and I was lucky, but, oh God, this is no good. All right, I can't really see this Times Square thing. There it is. There it is, there it is, there it is. There it is. I'm going down. I'm going down into Times Square. I am. I don't care what anyone says. Doing it. Doing it. Come on. Oh, did I land on my nose? Ah. Well, shit. I got down there anyway. Damn it. Well, that sucks, but, you know, I'm here. I did it. All these people, you know, there's all kind of videos and stuff. All right, well, I did get to see it then. There it is. A little run around New York, NYC, and then landing in Times Square.